Starware. Our passion is for the future.
This is a competition to find the best of the best.
I'm still not convinced, but either way, a bounce pass over here, gonna reach stage, but Stoney the nice. Where some stories might end, others will begin anew.
Anything can happen. Anyone can win, and anyone can lose. Number 2 is a loser. This is what we have been waiting for all season.
To the end, and maybe in a scoring zone, it's gonna be an overtime.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the finals.
Watching you dark eyes every night.
Can't tell time. Actually, I've always known that. I am chronologically challenged. As Av is going to send that no way. Is that going to be?
Stack there to recover it. It's going to go for a clear, but unfortunately there, Isolate playing very far back for High Voltage. Is going to recover it. Lulz on the recovery, going to go for a pass onto Goran Jr., who's going to juke, going for the one more pass, and Lulz able to secure the first round for High Voltage.
Back in the hands of Aiden. Aiden going low now. Pass to Crispy. Crispy walking it in. Can he do it? Bounce shot. Oh. No, it's recovered by Pigeon. They needed 3 though. They need the goalie. Oh!
They got it! They got it! We're going to overtime! No! You cannot do this.
Now that's going to be through the tube. These stacks, the double stacks are there. The shot is going to be stopped. Talk about that defense getting back at the right time, but it's still in the hands of Helmet. Helmet, another save from Howler. Talk about this defense. They're not letting Helmet put any more points on the board. Down to neutral zone. Who's there first? No one. It's eventually going to be Tahada. Tahada, no, gets stolen from his hands. X open 3, but gets stunned. Who's going to be there? Catnip. Catnip! 3 points. But Catmon taking an early lead. They are the higher seeded team, I do believe. And definitely maybe showing that 1 rank difference. It's quite large.
Careful because there are a lot of converging defenders. Tries to slice it over to the side. A steal from Sendo. Another shot from Sendo. And send in for 3.
all the way down to the orange side of the arena. Mamba now slapping it right to his teammate. That was actually a behind the back blind slap. Zach slowing it down, really patient, slapping it down, passing it to Duke. Duke trying to pass across the caption back to Duke, and then Duke in the top pocket over the goalie. Really well played off the bat. Synapse coming out strong.
I got goals you don't wanna know.
Welcome, Echo fans, to VRML Channel 1. We are kicking off an evening set here of exciting high diamond and master tier matchups. It's like a sandwich. It's like a diamond sandwich with a master in the middle. I am DocEducation. On the cams tonight is Newton Dad, and with me in the casting booth is Luke. Luke, how are you doing, my friend?
Oh man, I'm doing so well. I'm so hyped for these matchups. As you said, high diamond, you always want to see it, but there are huge stakes on the line here tonight. Kraken currently ranked 14th, climbing through the ranks all day, all week, and they're trying to get into that ever-elusive Challenger Cup on May 8th.
It's going to be a super exciting Challengers Cup. I mean, more on the line in this Challengers Cup than any other because, you know, winning obviously gets you into the finalist group and gets you that coveted Season 3 finalist tag. So that is super exciting. We have all the teams in the arena just hanging out, kicking it around. They will be starting up soon. But yeah, Challengers Cup May 8th. And then, of course, what have we been talking about? And what is the thing that everyone is focused on right now is finals May 18th, May 19th, oh, sorry, May 15th, May 16th. How did I get that out of my head? May 15th, May 16th, Saturday, Sunday, NA, EU, OCE. It's going to be a blast.
It certainly will, as we get one ready up sound, at least in my head. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. Teams were pinged, but here we go. Round one, Kraken. They need this win to solidify their position in the Challenger Cup that much more. BRTK looking to crush Kraken's hopes and dreams. Here we go. Round one, neutral joust. Doc, take it away.
1 second, and the teams are coming out of the gates, and we're going to see who's going to get ahead on it first. It is Kraken. Disc is into the BRTK zone. It's high, but in the hands of KFC. Dumps it low. It is in the trap right now, and it looks like Jack G is going to be the first one to get a handle on it and dump it into the Kraken zone, although that Kraken stack so quick. Coming in, KFC spinning off the post. Holy cow. Wow, that was a quick turnaround.
That certainly was, but that is not what a lot of people in chat were expecting. 97% of the votes currently going for Kraken with some huge numbers at play. But anyway, Kraken looking to respond right here, right now, as they do have the just advantage. Dodging around two, passing up to XX. We're going for the reset, but that's not going to find its mark. The stack's not going to find it either, though, so it eventually will get picked up by G-Tyler. G-Tyler passing the field to XX, taking a look over, and above to Catnip. Catnip, he was looking good yesterday in his matchup. I'm looking to see some good stuff from him tonight as well, but Ash is just going to be waiting and trying to set up this offense.
Sweet Colombian making his move. Beautiful pass to G-Tyler. Oh, man. Going passing low to X. X with the cut to Sweet Colombian. Oh, trying to style. X going off his teammate anchoring. Holy cow. So many opportunities just barely off the ring. Wow. Great defense there, too, by BRTK.
Man, absolute stalwart defense, but that's going to be an offensive joust, getting the numbers up, and he's going to go in. Ash, 2-2. They tie it up.
Wow. Can't even finish a sentence, and the disc is moving so fast left and right. Both of these teams are starting out. There is no warm-up period needed tonight for BRTK and Kraken.
There certainly is not, but it's like a reset match. 8:13 on the clock as Jack G is going to clear it all the way down. That's a pass. What a beauty. That's going to get intercepted by G Tyler. As you love to see it as high level of play, but KFC's going for the fake. Actually, instead gets the stun. That was just his hand moving, punching him in the face. But over to trespassing, dips and doodling, and finds the back of the net. 4-2 BRTK.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. Trespassing going 1-on-2 there, and yeah, we're using that post as a little bit of a shield there, kind of shimmying along to the lower side of it, and then diving underneath the defender, and then going 1-on-1 against the goalie. Pretty nifty move.
Certainly is. But I'm expecting lots of nifty moves here tonight, as it is going to go up to the hands of G Tyler. Reset pass, fast passing, but fast intercepts as well. Jack G is going to get in the way of that one, but so is that Geo. Not the clear he was looking for, but this might be a long three, and it's not good. But are they going to pick it up? No, they won't. It's going to instead go back into the midfield, back into the hands of Jack G, who's looking to try again. Jukin passing instead, not looking. No look pass. You love to see it, but that's going to go out and slap downfield by Kraken.
Wow, really nice move by Sweet Colombian, hauling that disc in with the shield and then doing a rotation inversion to flick that through. That was really nice under a lot of pressure there. Doing some juking again is Sweet Colombian. He's got the moves tonight, and KFC hauls it in. It looks like he'll try to clear it through back to the other side, but it bounces off Popcorn, and Kraken will pick it back up.
And Will Ash juking on the ground over to G Tyler. G Tyler up and high to X, and X gonna dive in the goal as that tied for all.
So smooth, just diving in, faking like you're going to go toward the backside, and then rotating around as soon as you pass the barrier and flicking it into the front. That's just that's really beautiful.
It really is absolute amazing team play, but BRTK now have the joust advantage as they did score that first goal, so they're always going to have the advantage, so to speak, to score, but they're going to turn that around right here, right now. Kraken, no. They do get the turnover, though. They're racing for the disc, but they don't get there first. Instead, it's going to be trespassing, clearing it all the way down, and that stun, that stack is good, and that stack doesn't find the back of that. Instead, they find the post. Second time's the charm, and they get it done, slamming it in. KFC 6-4 BRTK.
Wow. Just kind of a lucky bounce there, bouncing flat off the side of the iron and right back to KFC. Had trespassing open on the nest, but elected to go for the tight shot. Definitely a shot he can make, but maybe a little bit easier to make that pass to the nest there. Although now Ash with the disc, working along the nest. It looks like KFC and Jack G are in a stack, so they are ready to pressure the disc wherever it goes. They break up, though. Sweet Colombian now with the disc, and he'll have a little bit of space to work in. Tries to make a pass, but stolen by trespassing, cleared out, and the stack is together. They are flying in, and they're going to get another opportunity, but they fly right by it.
Man, overshooting that disc on stacks, you hate to see it, but that pass is really clean, but immediately going to get stunned, and both people are, as it is going to get cleared right back the other way. Now it's Kraken's turn to stack. Are they going to overshoot? No, they won't, but they will hit the post. Oh my goodness, as the defensive rotations do come in. Ash is looking to find that offense. Jukin low, two-man on, cut pass, G Tyler hits the heads of one of his teammates, I think, but Ash will eventually find the back of the net, tied it up, 6-6.
Wow, I think it went off his teammate, and then I think it went off someone from BRTK as well. I think there was a double head dink and then a iron dink. I think that was about a triple bouncer to knock that one out. Kind of wild. But BRTK now with the game tied 6-6, passes over to the right side. KFC trying to get the pass over, not going to work out. It will bounce off the wall there. Rocket's in the area, Ash is in the area, tips it back, and it looks like KFC will get a handle on it, but immediately under pressure. Tries to make a pass. Trespassing. What a slap shot.
Man. Oh my goodness. What a slap shot, in fact, as that was a slap pass, I think, too. But BRTK, again, having the first goal advantage, which means they're always going to have the joust advantage when the game's tied, unless Kraken scores a 3 or 2 unanswered goals. Let's see if they can do that right here, right now.
Ash, the quarterback, makes a beautiful pass up to Sweet Colombian. Sweet Colombian working along the left side. Going to probably pass back to G. Tyler. Yes, G. Tyler working back to Sweet Colombian. A little bit off, though. It's going to be hauled in by trespassing and cleared out. No, bounces off the Geo, so there'll be a bit of a scramble right now.
A bit of scramble. Ash walking in, looking for the pass, going for the bounce shot instead. Maybe a bit of misdirection there, and they're going to tie it up. 8-8. Man, what a back-and-forth game.
Every time I turn my head, somebody is making an incredible play. Ash, no hesitation there, just going right off the cone and going into the backside. I mean, very difficult shot to judge and stop as a goalie, and what wasn't stopped there. I mean, it was absolutely beautiful. And right now, BRTK is right back on the offensive. Jack G can't get it though. Jack G does finally haul it in. Oh wow, off the post, gets the rebound, sends it in low. They're back up by 2.
Man, these teams are so evenly matched. They're getting the same amount of stuns. They're having the same amount of rollouts. They're having the same amount of passing plays. Just back and forth and back and forth. Man, Kraken needs to get those 2 unanswered goals or a 3-pointer to take that lead. And maybe this time they will do it with 2.5 minutes left on the clock, a quarter of the game remaining. They need to do it soon, as Ash is going to pick up the disc and just play some time to get that short pass.
Disc is bounced off the top of the ceiling. Beautiful pass to Sweet Colombian. Sweet Colombian going to work along the left side. It passes to X. X now has a little bit of room to Sweet Colombian. Switches hands, holds onto the iron, and slams it.
Wow. Kraken, BRTK, both these teams are playing at the top of their game here today, end of the season. BRTK is playing for pride. Kraken is playing for the Challenger Cup. But it is going to be once again tie game. BRTK with the joust advantage. Kraken needs to get that interception, and that's going to be a missed pass. That's going to be a bounce. That's going to be a turnover as Sweet Colombian Catnip's going to pick it up. I assume there's going to be good communication. That's a long shot. He hits those. He hits those. That's exactly what we needed to do. Kraken take a 3-point lead.
Holy cow. Holy cow. Watch this replay. Sweet Colombian gets the steal and then does like a sideways inversion off the side of the tunnel there and throws it in from almost exactly half court. Absolutely no doubt about her. Beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. But it's going to go low into the hands of X now. Looking to extend that lead, and they do. It's a long 3. Oh my goodness. 6 points. 1 minute left. BRTK. They need to score and respond quick.
I mean, this is, to me, what kind of constitutes high diamond in the NA division right now is, the teams are not just incredibly skilled on all fronts, but if little mistakes are made, they can just make these shots from almost any angle inside the half court and just run up a big score really quickly. Kraken has thrown up 8 unanswered points, and it's off the strength of a couple of turnovers and just absolutely maniacal execution on the shooting.
Man, it 100% is. Sweet Colombian Catnip trying to extend that, but 30 seconds now on the clock. This game almost, I guess it is out of reach, but never out of reach ever for these teams, as trespassing is going to get some more points for the momentum, and they're going to have a 3-on-1 to look to do exactly that, but that's a save or a post. I'm not sure either way. It is bounced out, as Catnip is going to hold it, go for the reset, and just clear it down the field. What a round 1, as that's a long 3, but no. That's going to be it. Maybe they slam it in. No. 16-10. Kraken take a amazing game round 1. Wow.
I mean, if that's not an advertisement for the Challengers Cup, I don't know what is. Kraken currently ranked 14th. That puts them into the Challengers Cup, so they need to win their games for the rest of the season, or for the rest of the week, and that is the season, and that would they would be in the Challengers Cup, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I don't know how all the MMR is calculated, but they're currently in if the season stopped right now, and so their fate is kind of in their hands. And they play on May 8th. And it's a Saturday. They'll be in their NA, so they're in the evening. And I mean, it's just going to be a whole bunch of this. Just incredible play, incredibly lightning fast, left and right. And then, you blink, somebody gets a steal, and they're making a half-court shot. And it's going to be that on 3 different channels, all at once, all day long. EU, NA. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, man. Absolute great day of games all day, all night. NA, or rather EU, NA. But, man, we are glad to be here, as we are just having a disconnect, so there's a pause. Maybe a technical. I have no idea why. I'm just here to watch the game. but we are waiting. Now, let's throw up some standings. So this is going to be the Challenger Cup lineup. Top 4 teams. Currently, Kraken is trying to sneak and stay in those top 4. Wrath as well. They're playing later today against Technique. That's going to be a hype game as well. Doc and I will be there. I'm Luke. And with me is DocEducation. On cams is the ever awesome Newton Dad. JG is not here, but you can find him on channel 2 at 8 o'clock. So make sure you go check out him as well. Have all the tabs open, all the VRML streams. That's what we want you to do, especially to come support the community. But it will be the bottom 2 teams of the Master Division and the top 4 of the Challenger ladder into the Challenger Cup. And they're all fighting for those 2 spots in the Master Division. We are going to get a server switch here. But let's take a look at EU as well. Just real quick here, as we do have equal hype there, as there is going to be the bottom 2 teams of Master and the top 4 of the Challenger ladder doing the same old thing, trying to break into the ever so elusive Challenger Cup. So make sure you are there May 8th. It's going to be super, super duper hype. And the next game and the next week will be those 2 teams who did win will be in that Master Division coming into Season 4, as Doc said and I said many times today. So make sure you are there to check it out. Tell your families, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your friends. We want you to come support. But yeah, we are going to have a server switch here. So we are just going to try to find a invite as we are waiting. Man, but Doc, what a game so far. Do we dare say this is round 3 material?
Oh, I mean, anything is possible with these teams. I mean, you saw it. Kraken, BRTK was up. They're trading goals back and forth, but it was even. But BRTK was up that most of that game, and then just all of a sudden there were 8 points on the board for Kraken, and it was like the round was over. BRTK perfectly capable of doing the same thing. I mean, they're just absolutely skilled enough to do that. I was just thinking about the last Challengers Cup and the performance that Illuma Duty turned in, going 5-0, winning out all of their matches. I think that they're the only team of any Challengers Cup to do that, and they're the only Master Tier of any of the Master Tier teams to have actually defended their Master Tier status and gone back into the Master Division. I mean, it was an incredible day. It was. I mean, they just hit another gear, and it was just one of those days where you had to be there.
Man, it certainly is. And all those moments do happen here live on stream. We're casting every single game. So if you have a favorite team, you want a team you want to support, maybe someone on their team coaches your team, or you just like them, or you don't know anything about it and you're new to the community, be there. It's going to be super duper 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 hype, and there's going to be so many magical moments just like that. We are just waiting for a re-invite here to the server. I'm not sure if our amazing cams person, now Newton Dad, got one. Cool. All right, so I'm just gonna poke the teams here. Let's see if I can get an invite. But man, this is just a taste of the Challenger Cup to come. I'm just so excited.
Just looking at the stats here, pretty even spread. Kraken sharing the love with Ash X and Sweet Colombian, all turning in at least 5 points. G. Tyler getting a couple of saves and a couple of steals and an assist to add on top of it. On BRTK, kind of a similar story. Jack G, KFC, and Trespassing all adding points, and Rocket adding a save.
Yeah, I mean, really back and forth game, and you see that in this gameplay. We do have another link, so I'm just going to be posting it now. Man, this is what I certainly expected coming to this hype matchup with so much on the line. But it's always a pleasure to actually watch it. Also, if you're not following us already, make sure you follow us on Twitter. It's EchoArena_VRML. Yes, Challenger Cup's going to be hype, but every single game before we go live, or when we are going live, will be posted there. Also, whenever we post new YouTube videos, we try to feature them in our intermissions and, in all the content you see here on stream. But, if you're not watching the stream, you want to watch a VOD, it's all found on YouTube. So make sure you do check us out there on YouTube, EchoArena VRML, as well as on Twitter, EchoArena_VRML. Whenever we go live, it's there. Maybe you joined us because of it. Maybe you know the hype because of it. If you're not part of our Discord either, I don't know why you wouldn't be. But, join it. Join the community, ask questions, participate, find a team, and maybe we'll see you here fighting to get into the Challenger Cup next season. But we are everyone in the server. I'm in the server. Doc's in the server. Newton's in the server. And these teams are ready to go.
Well, we know that all of these teams especially the higher tier teams, they do have their server proclivities. They do like their low ping. It helps. It does actually make a big difference, especially with regrabbing. Yeah, so not uncommon to have a little request to change the server, and it looks like both of these teams are readying up. But before they do, I'll just say, coming and trying to can go for the Challengers Cup is a worthy goal. But obviously, by definition, that's the top like 3% of players and teams, and the rest of the 97% are still having a lot of fun in VRML. My team is a gold team, so we're in about the top third. But we've been in bronze, we've been in silver, and we've had fun at every division. It's really just a way for you to get together with friends, with folks that you met online, and practice together, get better together, build teamwork and team chemistry together, and just learn the game and be part of a group of folks who are trying to have fun. So it's a great community, and it's all community driven. And yeah, if you're out there thinking about, am I good enough to join? Absolutely, you are. Find some people that you play with in pubs, that you enjoy playing with, that you have the same kind of schedules and interest in the game, and go to vrmasterleague.com and join up. It's a lot of fun.
It certainly is. But we are going to get both teams ready, I think. Cool. Oh, they're setting the time. That's why it takes a second. Cool. So they are going to be setting the time. 39 seconds or so, you said. Oh, okay, cool. We're just rolling to the second round. So here we go. Kraken looking to take this game in two. BRTK looking for the reverse sweep, coming back and crushing Kraken's hopes and dreams of the Challenger Cup. But time will certainly tell, as we are just going to be waiting, just chilling, just before, just a few more seconds here. But I hope you guys are hype. I know what you guys voted in terms of predictions, but what do you guys think? Is Kraken going to take it in two? Is it going to be a game 3? Is BRTK going to come back? Let me know what you think in chat. I am curious. All you chat ghosts, I want to know. But here we go. Round 2. Doc, take it away.
They're coming out of the gates, and let's see who gets their head on it first. It is again Kraken, although it bounces off Geo and right back into their side, right back into the hands of G. Tyler on the backside. Uses the wedge as a beautiful pass. Sweet Colombian to the shield. X going in, and with a little bit of steeze, puts it gently on the backside.
Oh my goodness, what a play to start the match. 15 seconds in, but only 30 seconds in this game. Kraken has 2 on the board, but BRK is looking to come right back.
I mean, that's quite a way to dance your way into a round there, X. But we did enjoy it, and enjoying that is G. Tyler eating it up, bouncing it off the top. It's got a chance. No, it might have been there. I don't know if someone blocked it on the backside, but in any case, good attempt. G. Tyler now backs it out to Ash.
All the way out to Ash. Ash going for another pass high, and X is going to be there. X is trying to dive into the net, but no, it's going to get instead intercepted by Trespassing, and Trespassing is going to go all the way down into the midfield. This is another stack race, but these stuns are coming through. Who's there? It's going to be a long shot, long 3, but no, hits the post, and it's going to bounce right back out, almost in a self-clear.
I mean, it's those little differences, whether you just make or just miss that shot, that can sometimes be the difference in these top tier games. Just a couple of dings instead of makes is all the difference. And right now, Jack G coming in unopposed, doing the ender. Oh, right in the bottom pocket. Ash shaking his head. He feels like he should have got that one.
Oh man. Well, new game 2-2. Once again, as I said last game, the first person who scores first has an advantage for the entire game unless they let 2 unanswered goals in or 3. So Kraken now with the just advantage tied up 2-2, but basically 0-0. Ash walking in, going low to X. X trying to find that next pass. Pass high to Sweet Colombian Catnip. He's walking in, he's diving, he's juking, he's finding the back of the net. 4-2 Kraken.
Did he just take on the whole team? He took on 2 on top of the nest, 1 on the shield, and then went 1-on-1 against the goalie. He had 4 blue bodies around him and went right through him. Wow, what a show. Thanks, Sweet Colombian. Crack nip indeed. Oh, Cracked is trespassing, hauling that in and sending it up. That was a 3, so BRTK is in the lead.
Man, that's how you have to respond to a play like that. Crack nip or catnip, whatever you want to call him. A 3 is greater than a 2. BRTK take back the lead, making this a 1-point game. Ash looking to respond with their own side of 3s. As a 2 will just get the lead, but it won't be enough to keep this in command. But it is going to go back into the midfield all the way. Now picked up by Ash. This offense isn't over, and they are just going to wait to set this up.
Ash back to X. X looks like is going to switch places with Ash and deliver it back to Ash. So Ash wants to be on the back line. Ash over to Sweet Colombian. Sweet Colombian back to Ash, but in the middle is KFC and Jack G. But G Tyler's there and Trespassing is there. Everybody's there. It's a party, and that's a party of a clear all the way back into the Kraken side. The stacks are together, but he can flick it out, and wow, right back to the other side. This disc is ping-ponging, Luke.
Yeah, it really is, and I want to highlight those stuns coming from the side of Kraken and BRTK, from Kraken hitting BRTK, preventing the quicker rotations to get that stun, to get that conversion. But instead, it is still going to be a 1-point game, and now it's going to be a cross pass over to Ash. Ash up to, unfortunately, nobody instead of the Geo, and KFC is going to pick it up and toss it right back where it came from. That would be on target if it was a little bit lower, but it will be the defensive rotations, catnip there to shoot it right back.
Yeah, great anchor and dodge there. That stack from BRTK very nearly hit Sweet Colombian on the backside, but did manage to get it out. X now with Ash. G Tyler on the left. G Tyler gets it in and puts it in the top pocket. What a beautiful pass.
Yeah, what a definitely beautiful pass from these teams, but both these teams seem to be playing a little bit more defensive, as it was a minute and a half since that last goal. That's a lot of time spent going back and forth and back and forth. BRTK maybe looking to pick up the pace. I'm not quite sure. Another 3 would be nice, but BRTK is looking to take back the lead as Jack G passes up to KFC.
Disc is low. It will take a bounce off the trench there, and G Tyler hauls it in with the pass to Sweet Colombian. Sweet Colombian backs to the right side as the offense moves up. They're kind of spread out right now, our Kraken, so we'll make a very long back pass. There's an option. Oh no, it's been stolen and flicked in. No, it's a little bit high, but the stack, it looks like the BRTK stack is there. KFC flying in, X flying in. Wow, hauling it out.
Yeah, really great defensive rotations once again from Kraken. And they're almost going to convert, but the stun does come through right in time, as it is going to get picked up by Jack G. It's going to go right back the other way, but it's not a pass. It's a stun pass to X. And X is going to pass up to G Tyler. G Tyler is going to go for a bounce pass shot. I'm not quite sure. Regardless, the defense is there and going to sub it right back. Back and forth game here. With net is open. He hit 3s. No, he gets stunned instead with a quick drive-by. And it's going to go back into the midfield.
Ash now passes down. Oh, bounces off Geo. It's going to be high. It might be the best clear, though, and picked up by G Tyler and sent right in. So the attempted pass to Sweet Colombian bounces off the verge there and right into the zone, and G Tyler just swoops it up, and they're up by 3.
Yeah, absolute great play from Kraken, punishing the tiniest mistake of BRTK. And that's going to convert to a 3-point lead now with just under 4 minutes remaining. BRTK looking for another 3.
They're going to do a little dribble. They bounce it to the left, but it does bounce off the wedge there. Trespassing will get there. No. Yes. Finally will haul it in and pass up to the nest. It bounces off the nest. It's a little bit low, right in the hands of Sweet Colombian. So a couple of unfortunate bounces off the Geo there, and Kraken back on the offensive.
Back on the offensive, and are they going to do that? Is that a long 3? No, it's a bounce pass, I think. But KFC is going to intercept it regardless as it goes back to the midfield. But great backline play from Catnip. Catnip's just going to slow down the tempo here, it seems. Up to Ash. Ash on the ceiling. We know we love to see that. Kraken ceiling plays to the backboard. Back to Ash. Ash to the shield. But it's not going to find its mark. Instead, it's going to find the hands of X, who gets the stun off too. That's a pass to G Tyler, who's going to pass it to the back of the net. 5-point lead now for Kraken.
Wow, yeah. And that pass to the shield, a good one. I think it was Sweet Colombian hanging out there, wasn't quite cutting. There was just a little bit of miscommunication there. But, that's the kind of thing that as teams, get to know each other more and more and just play more, they just start to read each other's minds. And so there was, one player was thinking that they were cutting, the other player was thinking, I'm going to stay anchored. And that's just the kind of stuff that works out over time. But you saw even when that pass didn't go through, how quickly Kraken was able to leech off the defender, BRTK, get the disc, send it right back, and get another score.
Yeah, 100%. But maybe a bit of a mental pause here, as I know Rocket did drop out, but you can also use it as a bit of a mental pause here, as there is 5 goals, but there still is 3 minutes. Okay, okay, sure, you can do the math and say, okay, after the score goes down, there's gonna be like 2:30 or like 2:35 or whatever. But 2.5 minutes, let's call it that. That's still enough time to score 5 goals. More than enough time, especially for these two teams. But the momentum is so far with Kraken. Kraken coming buzzing off some huge wins to break into the Challenger Cup top 4. BRTK needs this mental reset, and the mental game is so important here in this game. We don't get to see it because we're not listening to the comms, or we're not in the server listening to them, but you can see it in the gameplay. And BRTK is making these tiny mistakes that they didn't make in round 1 until the end of the game, until about this point in the first round as well. So a huge mental reset here might hopefully bring us to an OT or a round 3.
Yeah, and as Rocket hops back in, only down 5 points. That's 2 or 3 goals, depending on if you get a 3 or not. And so with 3 minutes left, 2.5 minutes after the timer, plenty of time. As you say, BRTK just needs to stay fresh, stay warm, and I think. But definitely, being 1 round down, they definitely are starting to feel a little bit of pressure. That's for sure.
Oh, I certainly are, and I assume they're talking about it right now, maybe taking the full time out, as it is going to be just waiting. We are going to have Ash playing with the disc a bit. I agree with Elusive, lol, Ash. And hey, it's a lot of fun. The disc doesn't move. That's so weird. But, man, this is just such a great match. Redeem, cast my match. So many people are casting their matches. We will get back to you. I know a couple people did earlier. We will try our best, and we will DM you to do that. But thank you for redeeming those points. We certainly do appreciate the support. Because once again, thank you to all our sponsors. Thank you to all of the great stuff happening around. But huge shout out to you guys, the community. This really isn't as much fun without you, man. It really isn't as much fun without you spending your energy, spending your love, cheering on these teams, and watching these games with us. Because that's really what it's all about.
It's absolutely true. I love the community. I love the engagement on Twitch. It's a great way to chat and hang out, and especially in these times have a safe place to hang out and be with other folks. So 10 seconds now until these teams come out, and Challengers Cup May 8th, Finals May 15th, May 16th. I'll say it again: 3, 2, 1. The teams are out, and BRTK is on their offensive joust.
Here we go. BRTK looking to come back with that good dump, but it will be interrupted by G. Tyler, who's going to get pressured by 2, and that's a 2-on-1, 2-on-2. That's a pass back. That's a pass to the back of the net. 10-7. It's a 3-point game. BRTK is ready to win.
So 14 seconds later, BRTK is within a single goal, and they're right back in the game. Really great work there to get that disc back after losing it. Not quite sure what happened on the offensive joust, if that was planned or not, but that stack came in fast and stunned and stole it. So right now it's Ash with the disc, and KFC and Jack G are going to bounce off the nest, and they have broken up the stack though, and so there will be a little bit of an advantage right now, but they are back together and they are pressuring Kraken, but Kraken's passing is Kraken.
Oh man, I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that, but it is going to go back to Ash now, who's looking fiery as they are going to walk up and get past one. So there's one defender caught back. So we do have the numbers, but that's a good cut pass, and that's going to be an even better shot. G. Tyler extending their lead back to 5.
Nice little duck there by G. Tyler, and great finish with the kind of sidearm, underarm / sidearm shot. It's good to be able to shoot from multiple angles, and it's very unpredictable as a goalie when someone does anything other than an overhand shot, really. Disc is now bouncing off the double diamond, and Sweet Colombian will get it. He'll clear it up. G. Tyler going to take a shot, and it's going to go, just a little bit wide, but it's a beautiful clear. But right there is, G. Tyler again. G. Tyler going to make a pass back, and they're going to reset.
They are going to reset, and it's going to go to X. X walking in, but that's the save from Rocket, and that's going to be a quick scramble to the disc, and that's going to be a clear. Well, not quite out yet, not out of the woods. G. Tyler and Kraken are looking to keep up this pressure, and they're willing to spend all the time in the world to do it. But not as VRDK. They're going to go for a clear. They're going to go for a quick stack. The stacks are coming through. They're there to pick it up. Are they going for a long shot? Is that a bounce? No, even if it is, Colombian Catnip is in the way. 30 seconds left. I don't know if there's time, but they're certainly going to try, as Kraken is going to clear it, though, and maybe even get another as that bounces in 56 meters. This game is over. Kraken defeat BRTK in 2.
Wow. I mean, what can you say? Fantastic. Kraken currently ranked 14th. They are in the Challengers Cup as of today, and hoping to be there next week. And when is that? That's May 8th. That's Saturday. You all should be there. Think about it. Put it on your calendars. Write a note, because if you want to see some of the same stuff that you just saw all day long, 3 games happening simultaneously on 3 different channels for about 6 hours, show up on Saturday.
I hope you do. This is just a taste of what Kraken can bring to the table. And BRTK, best of luck. I think that might have been their last game of the season. So looking forward to seeing what they can bring to the table next season, trying to break into that Challenger Cup once again. But don't go too far away. This is just our first match of many. But man, once again, May 8th, 15th, 16th, be there. We'd love to have you. But that's it from me. Doc, take it away.
Hey. Well, yeah. What can you say? I'll just plug it again. Challengers Cup, May 8th, Saturday. EU in the early phase, I'll say. Morning on the Pacific Coast, on the West Coast. NA on the evening. May 15th, May 16th. It is finals, and it's going to be some of the best Echo Arena that's ever been played in the history of the world. We'll see you guys soon. Back in 20 minutes with 7 versus Synapse.
And we're underway. Season 3 of VR Master League Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Asterion Products, Rebuff Reality, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.